Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the processional and remain standing for the national anthem. Please be seated. Good evening. I'm Sherry Kaiser, Director of Student Services for Port Huron Area School District. On behalf of Jefferson Adult Learning Center graduates, I cordially welcome family, friends, staff members, and guests. Thank you for sharing in this special celebration. I would like to share with you a few statistics about this special group of students. Seated before you this evening, 35 completed high school through earning credits for a diploma. 6 of them having attended Port Huron South, and 32 completed through the GED testing program. You are seeing these folks here tonight on this stage because of their commitment to themselves and their education. Sharing the stage this evening with the graduates are, and please stand as I announce your name, Ms. Gloria Henry, Principal, Jefferson Adult Learning Center, Mr. Ed Peltz, Principal at Port Huron South, Mr. Gordon Jameson, our Director for Programs and Services, and we have board members here this evening, and some of them are detained and will be here shortly, but I'd like to introduce those that are here. Anna Kovar, Trustee, Tom Crosby, Trustee, and Jeff Herring, Trustee. Give them a hand. The presence of these individuals show the commitment that our school district and school board share in educating all students. A special segment of this graduation ceremonies is that students from the graduating class are chosen to be the special speakers. And to me, this is a really, really special kind of thing, that they will get up and share their stories with you because they are representative of the many stories here on this stage. Now I'd like to introduce Ms. Gloria Henry, Principal.
Thank you, Mrs. Kaiser. Good evening to all of you assembled here tonight to honor the Jefferson Adult Learning Center and Port Huron South 2006 graduates. Welcome, graduates. There are almost 40 of you sitting on the stage this evening, ready and waiting to pick up your diplomas, but I need for everyone to know that there are in actuality 72 students who finished up at Jefferson and Port Huron South this year with either a GED or a high school diploma. I think that alone deserves another round of applause. The first thing on our agenda this evening is to introduce the speakers for our graduation tonight. It has become our tradition over the years to choose graduating students to be our speakers for our ceremony, and I believe this is the highlight of the evening. Often the road for our students to finally get to this stage has been an arduous journey. There have been stumbles and falls, quitting and re-registering, but somehow these students manage to regain their footing and go forward again. And this is their night to tell of their journey. This evening, the first 3 speakers are from the Jefferson Adult Learning Center. Later on this evening, a student from Port Huron South will also say a few words, and she will be introduced by the principal at Port Huron South, Mr. Edwin Peltz. The first Jefferson Adult Learning Center individual I would like to introduce to speak to you this evening is Ms. Hannah Bagayski. Hannah Bagayski attended Croslex High School for 9th through 11th and part of 12th grade. She finished her last 3 credits in 1 semester at Jefferson Adult Learning Center. She also attended Sandlack Career Center for 1.5 years in the Health Occupations program. In addition, she has completed internships at hospitals and nursing homes. Hannah's future goal includes a desire to pursue a career in the health field. At this time, I would like Hannah Bagayski to come to the microphone to say a few words regarding her successes. Hannah?
First of all, I would like to thank all the staff and teachers at Jefferson for all their hard work and dedication to make this possible for me. Next, I would like to thank my parents for supporting me, even when I didn't believe in myself. You are all the reason for my success in getting my diploma. My reason for coming to Jefferson was because at the school I was attending, I had missed way too many days of school because of a move I made my senior year. And because I had transferred schools, I was behind a whole marking period. It was very difficult for me to make up all the chapters that I had missed, almost impossible, especially with work. The next thing I knew, they were telling me that I wasn't going to be able to graduate this year due to how far I was behind, and they told me that my only other option would be to attend Jefferson or wait until next year. So I ended up dropping out of school. My parents were so disappointed in me, and so was I. I had become very depressed, sitting at home every day and knowing that I had not done nothing for myself. After sitting at home for a couple of months, people started to doubt me, saying that I was never going to be anyone and I was just going to be a dropout. Actually, I thank those people for doubting me. Because of them, it made me very determined to go back to school and get my diploma, so I could look at them and say, I told you I would do it. The very first week Jefferson started to enroll students, I went right up there and got enrolled, and it was the best feeling ever to know that I could do it. I could get my diploma and make something of myself. Once I started school, time just seemed to fly by, and the next thing I knew, I was done. I did it. I got my diploma. It was the best feeling ever. I was so proud of myself, and so were my parents. The teachers at Jefferson were so encouraging the whole time. They are all very wonderful teachers. A little advice I have for the students in the upcoming year is to stick at it, get your work done, and try your best. And in the end, it will all be worth it. You can do anything as long as you put your heart and mind into it. This isn't the end for me, it's just a beginning to a long road ahead of me. I plan on going to college this fall to get a degree in the medical field. I know it's not going to be easy, but as long as I put my heart and mind into it and try my best, I know anything is possible if you just believe in yourself. Once again, a big thank you to all the teachers, staff, and parents. Thank you for believing in us.
Thank you, Hannah. Ms. Heather Hammer is the next speaker of the evening. That I would like to introduce to you. Heather Hammer grew up in the Port Huron area. She went to all three of the different high schools that we have in town. If she was to choose one of the schools, she would pick Jefferson above all because Heather says, the teachers are everyone's friend and help the students succeed in every possible way. Heather gave birth to her daughter, Sabrina Caitlin, when she was only 16 years old. Suddenly, Heather found it necessary to juggle the demands of a baby, work, and school. With the loving support of family, friends, and the Jefferson staff, Heather was able to complete her courses ahead of schedule and graduate with her class. Heather's going to attend St. Clair County Community College in the fall. As she has always excelled in math, Heather plans to take classes in accounting and finance. She enjoys working with the public and hopes to have a career in financial services. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ms. Heather Hammer.
Following the birth of my daughter Sabrina, I quickly realized that the demands of parenthood were great. I knew that in order to complete my high school education and at the same time take care of my little girl, I needed to find a school that would offer me a lot of flexibility. And that is when I found Jefferson. At Jefferson, I was able to schedule my classes around my responsibilities at home and at work. I had the opportunity to have my daughter in the daycare at the school with me. In class, the teachers worked with me one-on-one and helped me learn how to manage my time wisely. I was able to work at my own pace and still meet all of the class requirements. The teachers were not just there to teach me a subject, but they were there also as my friend and mentor.
They helped me develop the self-confidence that I needed to succeed in school and in life. As a result of their endless encouragement, I was able to complete all of my schoolwork months ahead of my graduating class. I've been able to use this extra time to find a new job and prepare for my admission to SC4. I've recently discovered that I have a strong math skill and really enjoy working with figures. Therefore, I decided that I will apply this special interest when setting my career goals. At SC4, I plan to take classes for accounting and become a certified public accountant. Thank you for listening to my journey.
Congratulations, Heather. The last individual from Jefferson Adult Learning Center I would like to call to the podium to make a speech this evening is Miss Amy Mosier. Amy is 20 years old and lives with her parents, Michael and Linda Mosier. She has 2 younger siblings, Rachel and Matthew Mosier. Amy moved to Port Huron at the beginning of June 2005. She started her school career in a Christian school in Homer, Michigan, where she spent her first 19 years of her life. She has been in public school for the last 4 years of her educational life and in the Port Huron School District for 1 year. Amy is planning on going to St. Clair County Community College, where she would like to pursue her education in a program that would allow her to work with special needs children. Her long-term goal is to settle down in the country with a wonderful husband and to raise a few children. Amy is very involved with the Court Street Baptist Church. She enjoys bike riding and going for walks when the weather is nice. Amy also does a lot of babysitting for family and friends. Her love for children is a perfect fit for her career choice of working with special needs children. Without further ado, I give you Miss Amy Mosier.
It is a great honor to be up here tonight. If it wasn't for Jefferson, I probably would not be speaking at my graduation. In fact, without Jefferson, I probably wouldn't even be graduating this year. Jefferson has helped me achieve the highest grades I have ever received throughout my 13 years of schooling. I have especially enjoyed being able to work at my own pace and being assisted with my schoolwork when I have needed it. At the beginning of the school year, Mrs. Roberts challenged her math class to not give up on finishing school. Well, Mrs. Roberts, I took your challenge, and today I am receiving my high school diploma and finally graduating. I would like to thank all of my teachers that have had me this past year for putting up with my obnoxious moments and being willing to work with me so that I could graduate today. I am also thankful to my teachers this year because I believe that they showed me that I could accomplish something and in the end have great results. Thank you, Mr. Ross, Mrs. Hof, Mrs. Kunkel, and Mrs. Roberts. Without you all, I would not be where I am today. But most importantly of all, thank you, Mom and Dad, for your encouragement and confidence in me as you watched me accomplish and finish school. Because of everyone's support and encouragement in my life, I am now able to go on and pursue my education toward working with special needs children and do my best to live the life that God has planned for me. Thank you all so very much. For those of you who have not graduated or think that to graduate someday with your high school diploma is impossible, that is not true. Through Jefferson Adult Learning Center, it is possible for anyone of any age, race, or ability level to graduate with their GED or high school diploma. It's been said to reach the top of a mountain, you must take the first step. So I challenge you tonight, think about taking that first step and try Jefferson Adult Learning Center and see that it is possible for you to graduate someday also. Thank you.
Hannah, Heather, and Amy, could you please stand one more time and receive applause from all of us? thanks to all three of you. Wonderful speeches. At this time in the program, it's my honor to award certain Jefferson Adult Learning Center students with scholarships. These scholarships are given to individuals who will be furthering their education and will be attending St. Clair County Community College. These scholarships are based on potential for success and financial need. From all of the students and staff, and also from the Board of Trustees and the entire Port Huron Area School District, I would like to thank St. Clair County Community College for their support over the years and for the generous gifts I'm about to give out. We have 3 recipients from Jefferson Adult Learning Center this evening who will be receiving scholarships from St. Clair County Community College. When I call your name, please come forward to accept this gift. And I would like everyone to know that they don't know that they're getting a scholarship tonight, so it is a surprise for these 3 individuals. On behalf of the Community College and Ms. Josephine Cassar, the Director of Financial Aid at St. Clair County Community College, I'm proud to present the first scholarship to Ms. Kristen Zender. Kristen was unable to be here this evening, but we'll make sure that she gets this scholarship and that she will receive the award for this evening. The second scholarship is again from St. Clair County Community College, and when I call your name, please come forward. On behalf of Mrs. Cassar and St. Clair County Community College, would Heather Hammer please step forward? It's always quite a surprise when they come up here and they have no idea. The third and final scholarship for a Jefferson Adult Learning Center is also from St. Clair County Community College. Again, on behalf of Ms. Cassar and St. Clair County Community College, would Kevin Rivers please come forward to accept the gift? Congratulations to our 3 recipients for scholarships from St. Clair County Community College. At this time in our program, I would like to turn the microphone over to Mr. Edwin Peltz. Mr. Peltz is the principal of the school district's Alternative Learning Center, Port Huron South. Mr. Peltz has been with the Port Huron Area School District for 31 years, and this is his 2nd year as principal at Port Huron South. Mr. Peltz has 6 students graduating from his program this year. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Edwin Peltz.
Good evening. Thank you, Mrs. Henry. Thank you for allowing me to be part of your pursuit this evening, graduates. But before I say my comments, I'd like to bring up a young lady that's a Port Huron South graduate, 2006, Miss Amanda Diedrich, to say a few words. Amanda?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Amanda Dietrich, and I have been here for 4 years. When I came here, I went to Port Huron High. I was looked down upon and was not respected. They sent me to Port Huron South, and that was the best time of my life. Without Port Huron South, I would have been a dropout, nothing. I went there, and with a lot of time and patience, became the secretary of the student council 2 years in a row, and the president for a year. I didn't have a speech, I'm sorry. Without Mr. Peltz, I wouldn't have been able to do it. And my mom and my dad helped. Oh my God. My mom and my my dad supported me through everything, battles and stuff. The staff of Port Huron South worked with me every day when I decided to throw my temper tantrums, which I can do very well. I would like to thank all the staff of Port Huron South. Thank you so much. I did it. Thank you.
I'll tell you what, it's really tough to top that, but I will say a few comments. First of all, I'd like to congratulate the first Port Huron Area School District graduating class of 2006. Seeing that Northern graduates tomorrow and PH graduates on Thursday, you're the first and the best. You graduates are sitting here this evening taking a major step in reaching your educational goals in life. By earning your high school diploma, you've opened up the doors to countless educational opportunities. Your accomplishments, you should be very proud of yourself. It's a tough job to complete all your academic coursework in the Port Huron School District. I'm sure some of you experienced difficult times. It's probably easier for some and more difficult for others. But it will pay dividends, and it will continue to pay dividends as you continue your journey through life. The sky is now the limit for each one of you. You can reach as far as you choose to reach educationally. As a matter of fact, by making the positive choices and decisions you've already made, you have increased your earning power by over $500,000 in your lifetime compared to a non-high school graduate. That's only the tip of the iceberg. Statistics prove if you continue to pursue some type of educational training, junior college, trade school, etc., after high school, you have the opportunity to double your earning power from a typical high school graduate. If you complete a 4-year degree, again, you could double or even triple your income. I think you get my drift. The more education you earn, the more dollars you can bring home. Education is knowledge. Knowledge is power. The power to pursue your dreams. It's been my philosophy that there are no bad people or students, just bad decisions, and that good decisions making always leads to positive results. And because you're sitting here today wearing your cap and gown and will soon be receiving your high school diploma, you've already proven you have the intelligence and work ethics to make positive decisions in your life. I encourage you to continue to examine your educational career and to continue to make the positive choices that have led you to this promising point in your life. Education is knowledge. Knowledge is power. The power to pursue your dreams. Congratulations, class of 2006, and good luck.
Thank you, Mr. Peltz. I've been with the Port Huron Area School District now for 19 years, and this is my 5th year as principal at Jefferson Adult Learning Center. With each passing year in this program, I grow more and more committed to the program. Adult education has always had its ups and downs. Is there going to be state funding? Will the governor cut adult education programs? Can we financially break even to have our doors remain open? All of us are faced with this every year, but what we are faced with even more is our utter commitment to this program. Not all students can function in a traditional high school setting. They may be young parents, hold jobs to help support a family, or be unable to succeed in a traditional classroom. They stumble and fall there, but given a chance and the availability to come to us, they pick themselves up and are successful. And I'm not saying they will be immediately successful all the time. Sometimes they stumble and fall even here, but we always accept them back the next time we have registration. With our smaller classrooms and individual instruction, these students become successful. Reading scores rise from perhaps a 5th grade level to an 8th grade level. Writing improves. Science skills are learned and math levels improve. History, civics, and American government are conquered, and students are registered to vote. computer skills are learned and honed, and confidence is ultimately built. We are the last stop for many of these non-traditional students, and successes are created every day. Every staff member at Jefferson and Port Huron South, myself included, are part of that program, and Jefferson and Port Huron South are part of us as well. Tonight is just as important to us as it is to the 40 individuals up here on the stage and to the other 32 who chose not to march this evening but were successful in getting a GED or high school diploma as well. Thank you for being here tonight and for allowing us to speak to you and to begin congratulating our graduates. It's now my extreme pleasure to begin introducing each graduate so that they may receive their diploma. Handing out diplomas this evening and congratulating each of our recipients will be the following board members: President Barb Daniels, Trustee Anna Kovar, Trustee Jeffrey Herring, Trustee Chuck Meeker, and Trustee Jeff Stout. Excuse me, Tom Crosby. And so we begin. You can start around. Robin Lubenthal. Jasmine Nicole Snipes. Amanda J. Verschuren. Crystal Teresa Burbanus. Kimberly Coda. Curry Coleman. Kiera Shante Searles. Heather Hammer. Hannah Bagaski. Heidi Yvonne Meda. Julie Lynn Williamson. Cecilia Angela Gertrude Bentz. Vicki M. Whale. James Kenneth White. James Sullivan, Jr. Jennifer Lynn Cook. Elissa Mays. Christina Crivia. Amy Lynn Mosier. Michael Edward Rush II. Joshua Joseph Moss. David Uriel. Kenny Burbach. William O'Kay. Jordan Kyle Ward. Kristen Marie Snyder. Teresa Ann Hoover. Ricky L. Hyatt. Amanda Suzanne Dietrich. Albert Johnson. Thank you. Aubrey A. Aviles. Adam Kinzer. Justin Ryan Jarvis. Justin Sullivan. Robert Rintes. Kevin M. Rivers. And Richard Engelbrandt. Thank you, board members, for the presentation of the diplomas. At this time, I would like to turn the floor back to our director, Mrs. Sherry Kaiser, to conclude the evening's festivities. Mrs. Kaiser?
Graduates, please stand. Graduating class of 2006. Graduates, turn your tassels. Please remain seated until the graduates have proceeded out of the auditorium.